This is the Himalaya, which literally means abode of snow. It's the last frontier, the king of all mountains. Here, species have thrived and gone extinct, civilizations came and then destroyed. But the mountains, they have seen it all.
Lights out, it's a cold Sunday morning.
My name is Rohan, and the mountains, my home. I believe that before one takes a step outside into the paths unknown, one must truly understand where he belongs.
I feel like it's open.
This is my winter, a winter where I explore and film my own backyard through travel, adventure, music, practically anything that can slow time down for me. You can call this my quest for redemption, my path to inspiration, a test of spirituality, a way to become a young fool again. Because this is my way back home.
Lights out, it's a cold Sunday morning. I think it's snowing now. No more cellular phones.
I am on my way to this place called Solan Valley, which is very, very close to my heart. Because as kids, my father, my uncle, their kids, a lot of us used to get together and come for this ski vacations, and just a week or two in the snow and all getting together.
I think it was before 1990 when it was not so famous. After the problem in Kashmir, and tourists started coming here, they had no choice, and this place used to be considered just like Kashmir. You can see, if you can see the view here, it's somewhat like Kashmir only. Sometimes not much, because it's too tiring for me. It needs a lot of stamina, a lot of strength to walk on the snow with about 10 to 15 kgs of load on your shoulder. You can come with your family and just enjoy here, stay here for a night and see the difference here. The life is completely different here.
The best part about living in Manali is that a place like Solang is just 11 kilometers away. Being in a place like this makes you ask many questions. The main one being, why don't I just live here?
I haven't spent as much time in Solang in general in the winter, but it seemed to me yesterday and the other day we had spent time moving around. Winter seems to be a little more stress-free time of the year.
If I had all the money in the world, I think I would gladly give up everything just to come and live the Solang life. Which then got me thinking.
I would think I would invest that money long term and not in one go, by training people in people, identifying peoples, establishing academies perhaps, so that the young generation from these areas could go and work in mountain activities instead of driving around in Scorpios and working as tour guides.
First of all, definitely I'll set up my own resorts in the mountains, and I'll teach students the basics of camping and other things. Because that is not there in today's world. Actually, especially in India, especially in Calcutta, I'm just watching that. They don't know anything about nature. They are hooked to gadgets, computers, laptops. That's their world actually. And junk food.
Beautiful landscape, beautiful weather, and beautiful people. But then there is the other side to Solang. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a world like you've never seen before. There is adventure, there is food, and most importantly, there is fashion.
Pretty much everybody has rented out ski suits, and most of them are like from the 90s or even the 80s and the 70s. So it's got a very retro feel to it. It's one place where I think there is no sad face. Everyone is so damn happy.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's my first time, so I'm really excited.
एक तो इसमें ऐसा है कि खुले आसमान में उड़ रहे हैं और वो भी बिना पंखों के, थोड़ा इंजॉय भी आता है, ऊपर से जो देखने का मज़ा है वो कुछ अलग ही है.
Is it easy? Tough. No? Bloody tough.
Skiing is a really very adventure game. When you do skiing, you feel really very happy on the nature, on the open airs, and it is very good for health also, and it's really enjoyable. When you do skiing, you feel really great.
मैं तो ओलंपिक खेलना चाहता हूँ बस एक बार, तब फ्री मेरी टेंशन.
आज से 10 साल पहले अगर आप यहाँ आते तो आपको शायद ही कोई स्नोबोर्डर नजर आता. इसमें गिरने का, इसको करने का कुछ अलग ही मजा है.
अच्छा.
और खासकर इसका मजा आता है पाउडर स्नो पे. आज एक बार गिरेंगे तो पूरे बर्फ में गायब हो जाते हैं, जो ऐसा मजा है जो कि हम बता नहीं सकते आपको. हाँ जी, लाइफ में इस मजे को मिस किया तो मिस नहीं करना चाहिए. हाँ जी, ये जो मजा है कुछ अलग तरह का जो अलग जो होता है. जैसे आप क्रिकेट खेलते हैं, आप कई गेम खेलोगे, लेकिन जो मजा इसमें है वो उसमें नहीं आएगा. ये है जी.
When the sun's out, it's best if you come to this side. Sun's down, we come behind the mountain.
Why is that so?
Good powder over there.
Now I am drunk. Now I make some big jumps.
Lights out. It's a cold Sunday morning.
We are on our way to this village called Salon Village, which is basically the last village in Kulu Valley.
Hi, I'm Wesley Q. I'm from South Africa. I'm a clinical psychologist a clinical psychologist back home, and just been traveling through India for the last 2.5 months. Just meeting people, seeing different landscapes, and just generally being amazed by the country.
Are you ready?
I am indeed.
Okay, you're all packed up.
Got all packed up, just ready for the adventure.
I think you should lead on.
Should we set forth into the yonder?
Pretty much all the people working around Solang area, which is a big popular tourist destination. Most of the businesses run over there are by the people who actually live in this village and a couple of other villages, but mostly from this village called Salon Village.
My first thought was that if you would like to buy anything, you have to carry it up from there. It's weird. It's strange to see how people live here, and they live here. They do this every day. And I just think about the effort it's going to take to live luxuriously up here. And these people just live. And kids making skis out of wood and pieces of metal. It's phenomenal. It makes one realize how much we have and how ungrateful we are and always wanting more. These people just live happily with the bare minimum. That was probably my first impression.
अब आदमी की इच्छा तो बहुत कुछ है, ऐसा नहीं वो जैसे गरीबों में बांटना, कोई स्कूल में या मंदिरों में या किसी गरीब की हेल्प करना या कोई जैसे रास्ता पुल वगैरह या क्या नाम, तो उसमें लगाया जाएगा वो पैसा.
Shoveling some snow in the Himalayas.
How does it feel?
It's actually quite nice, actually. I must say it's rather enjoyable.
आपने पहचान लिया मेरे को ना?
हाँ, आपको तो कहाँ भूलेंगे? आपको मुझे इतने मुझे तो कभी भूल ही नहीं हुआ.
20 साल तो क्लाइंबिंग का काम किया मैंने, माउंटेनियरिंग का सारा का कोई भी टीम हो, चाहे जापानीज हो, मैं 91 में इंडो ब्रिटिश मिक्स टीम में गया था नियर चाइना काराकोरम में. 45 डेज टेम्परेचर जाता था दिन में -15, रात को 40 डिग्री, हाइट में 19,000 फीट है ना. उसमें बीवॉक किया बिना कोई तंबू नहीं, कोई बिस्तरा नहीं, सर्वाइव पूरा होल नाइट ऐसे. जो जितना भी कपड़ा है ना दिन का उसी के साथ पूरा बिल्कुल. ये टांगे यहाँ तक टांगे सुनोगे रात को. वॉकी टॉकी था हमारे पास, वॉकी टॉकी था कि वॉकी टॉकी से कैंप मैसेज करते थे. बाद में हाथ भी नहीं खोल पा रहे थे, इतना ठंड हो गई. हमने बोला कि एक कॉल था ऐसा, कॉल के ऊपर बैठे, बेस कैंप था नीचे, कैंप 1 कैंप 2. तो उसके बाद मैं बोला कि भाई हम जब कोई मर भी जाएंगे तो इस कॉल में हमारी डेड बॉडी तलाश करना ऐसे. फिर सुबह तक रहे हम 3 आदमी थे. फिर यहाँ तो पूरा बूट के साथ जम गए. फिर सुबह हिला के पाँव हिला के फिर वो खून का सर्कल हो गया. तब जाके हमने पूरी क्लाइंब की. फिर जाके वापस आ गए. वाह, उस दिन तो मैं सोचा कि आज तो लास्ट ऐसा. मैं तो बोलता हूँ कि अगले जन्म में भी कहीं पैदा हो तो पहाड़ में. गर्मी मेरी बर्दाश्त नहीं होती गर्मी. ऐसा है.
I've never really been up to mountains and in snow, and to get here was just a complete, utter shock's not even the word. It was just complete disbelief to see how people live up here and the snowfall and how everyone just adapts. No one complains, just sort of gets on with what they have to do. It's truly amazing. It's quiet and crisp, and you can see for miles. That's something I haven't really seen in India. It's just seeing as far as you can go. So clean, and it's really beautiful up here.
Lights out, it's a cold Sunday morning.
Hidden inside a cove almost on top of a mountain is the beautiful yet mysterious village of Mallanna.
I started climbing up the mountain face way past sundown, I think, last night, and I really won't advise anyone to do that. But standing here right now, watching the snow blanket the entire village, has completely erased the memory of the grueling climb I did last night.
हमारा डिस्ट्रिक्ट कुल्लू में सिर्फ एक मलाना गांव है, ऐसे कि इनका सिर्फ लैंग्वेज सब कुछ इनका अलग ही है.
I was chilling in my balcony when I heard the sound of drums and trumpets coming from a distance. I had to go and check out what was happening.
People from all over had gathered in the streets, waiting in anticipation for something.
अभी क्या हो रहा है जी?
अभी दफ्तर जा रहा है ना नीचे.
I found out that today is actually the festival of Phagdi in Mallanna, and as far as I know, the festival marks the beginning of the new year and is celebrated, all around Himachal in different ways at different times.
अकबर के खजाने में कहते हैं यहाँ दिखते के सिक्के. उस सिक्के की वजह से जो है अकबर को यहाँ आना पड़ा.
अच्छा.
उसको पोस्ट हो गया था उंगली में.
अच्छा.
इस पोस्ट की वजह से वो अकबर को खुद आना पड़ा यहाँ. फिर उसके कुछ भेंटें दी है यहाँ. अकबर की मूर्ति है, घोड़े हैं, पूरी सेना है उसकी. वो ऊपर निकल जाएंगे सारे. वो मंदिर के अंदर पड़े.
अच्छा.
मंदिर से ऊपर जाएंगे सारे.
In Himachal, people believe in Devi Devtas, or deities you can call them. From a modern perspective, these sacred entities that people believe in are basically the decision makers of the village. It's like an ancient form of government where all problems and disputes among the people are settled through the deity's decision. Every village has a guru appointed. You can also call him the medium. And he goes into a complete shamanic trance, and this is when the deity actually speaks through him to the people.
To be quite honest, when you are in the presence of a deity, there is a certain energy or a vibration that one feels in the air. The devotion towards the deity is sometimes so strong that people can't contain themselves. Slowly, the procession trickled towards the two sacred trees within the village. The village heads, along with the pujari, started conducting a ceremony which would then end in a sacrifice. Unfortunately, I was asked to put my camera down at this point. I came to Mallanna thinking that I would be able to solve some of the mysteries surrounding it. But as I made my way down, I realized I had more questions than answers. I like walking in the mountains, and who wouldn't? Fresh air, beautiful views, calming sounds, and the mind that just talks to you alone. You struggle with every step you take, pushing on and on like a machine. You want to rest, but you know that the end is near. And as you get closer and closer, you start walking faster and faster, and all of a sudden, it's not a struggle anymore. Your heart starts to slow down, and then before you know it, you're there. I'm at the very edge of Kullu and Parvati Valley. This place is called Bijli Mahadev. There's an old rickety temple dedicated to Lord Shiva on top of this mountain. Now, legend has it that once every few years, a bolt of lightning strikes the 60-foot wooden mast outside the temple, completely shattering the shivling inside. It is then rebuilt by the pujari using ghee and flour. And that's where this temple gets its name from. Sitting at the edge of this mountain, I can't help but wonder about the journey that lies ahead of me. It's been easy so far, meeting people I've grown up around, visiting places I remember, reminiscing the good old days. But from here on, it's the real beginning. And I'm as clueless as you.
life should be slow. No multiplication, there should be no abbreviations I didn't know. Addition big things one at a time. They never know the right directions you have to sow. Your own intentions I didn't know. Addition big things one at a time. So I keep looking at my creations. There's nothing to follow or any temptations. Everything seems so out of place. Yeah, there's no connection, only corrections. Now that I know my limitations, I should be more of a manifestation inside my own irrational state of mind. Now I gotta go into the formation from head to toe for the same duration as people who are